Hello, this is Paul Light. You may know me for my gaming channel, but I also am a musician. So today what we are going to do is we are going to learn a little bit about the drum. So I have with me a pair of drumsticks and a drum pad. So if you ever want to learn how to play some instruments, I'm your guy to teach you. So first we start with our drumsticks. You got to make sure you have a good grip on the drumstick. So when you hold it, you don't want to hold it with your whole fist banging in the drum. A lot of people, the first time they play drums, they see professionals use something called traditional grip. So that's where one hand is a little different. One hand holds it normal, and they do lots of cool things with this. And they'll try to do that. Don't do that. Because first of all, everyone gets it backwards. This is my left hand. But because you're watching it on a video, it looks like it's my right hand. So when you try to do it, you're going to do it with your right hand, and then you just look ridiculous to anyone who actually knows how to play the drum. So don't do that. Don't even try. It's too hard to explain right now. We're going to start with the basics. So this is called match grip. That's when my right hand matches my left hand. The reason you use match grip is because it just makes a lot more sense. The reasons for traditional grip are something we'll discuss on a totally different video. But don't use it. You don't need to. So we have our match grip. We have a fulcrum. So that means a point in which the stick can go back and forth. I don't have it way back here. I don't have it way up here. It's not in the middle of the stick. It's back a bit. I want to have a little space between the end of my hand and the end of the drumstick, but not too much. Don't choke up way up on the stick, and don't choke way back on the stick, because then you don't have any control. Kind of find the center of the balance of the stick, because the center of the balance of the stick is not the middle, because the back of the stick is heavier than the front of the stick. You want to find about the center of the balance. That's where you create your fulcrum with two fingers, your thumb and your pointer finger. Your other fingers wrap around, but they don't grip the stick. They're just there for support. But this is where all the movement comes from. They're just there to support it and guide it. Then you want to let the drum do the work for you. The drum should have a bounce in it. Now, if you don't have a drum at home or you don't have a drum pad, you might just be playing on a table. The table won't have as much bounce. The drum pad will. So I encourage you to get a drum pad. I have right here a Pearl drum pad. So that is a great company to buy a drum pad from. And I have Vic Firth sticks. Best stick makers that are out there. So now that we got our fulcrum, we got our fingers wrapped around, we want to make sure our palms are facing down. You don't want your palms facing in towards each other. You want them facing down. Let gravity do the work for you. Now we're going to hit the drum. When I hit the drum, I don't want to hit and press into the drum. I want to hit, and my stick should bounce back up. Now I'm not going to bounce it way up here. I'm not going to play like this. We want to play from the wrist. And that is the basics of drumming. You want your fulcrum, palms down, bounce off the drum. Simple as that. If you're not sure, rewind, watch it again. But what we're going to learn today is called a rudiment. Now, a rudiment is a specific thing that drummers practice so they can become better at the drums. So the first rudiment, my favorite rudiment, is called the paradiddle. Paradiddle, paradiddle. A paradiddle is really cool because it uses two separate things, para, and then two of the same thing, diddle. So para, I'm going to use different hands. Diddle, I'm going to use the same hand. Paradiddle. So most people are right-handed, so we're going to start with our right hand. Right, left, that's my different hands. Right, right, that's the same hand. Right, left, right, right. Paradiddle. That's my paradiddle. Simple as that. All your sticks should be even. A lot of people, when they try to do this, they'll do the diddle too fast, so they'll do paradiddle. That's wrong. It should be even. Right, left, right, right. Every single hit has the same space. Every single hit. Right, left, right, right. Don't go too fast on the diddle. Now, paradiddles are really cool because you can do them backwards. So instead of starting on my right hand, I can start with my left hand. But if I start with my left, every other hand is going to be different. Left, right, left, left. Left, right, left, left. And the best part about paradiddles is you can go back and forth. So I can start with my right hand, right, left, right, right. Then I can start with my left hand. Left, right, left, left. Then I can put them together. So, let's try it a couple times. Say right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. This time I'm going to say paradiddle. Paradiddle, paradiddle. And once you master it, then you can take it fast. And it'll sound like this. And that is a paradiddle. So, if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe, and keep in touch, because we're going to keep learning more rudiments on the drums.